Johnell asked ChatGPT what it sees him as based on previous conversations, and ChatGPT stated architect. And I can't lie, I chuckled a little bit because ChatGPT played too much. But on a serious note, let's talk about this briefly. The architect label that ChatGPT gave him is interesting because it could be symbolic rather than literal. The symbolic meaning of an architect can represent someone who builds, plans, or tries to create structure. But Johnell's history, serial cheating, alleged physical abuse, and emotional neglect towards Briana shows destruction and not building. So the title feels almost ironic given the damage he's caused. Traumatic events like his car wreck can push people into reflection. And his recent shift towards being quote unquote more available to Briana may be tied to survival guilt or a wake-up call. But it's fair to question whether it's real growth or a temporary behavior fueled by fear and circumstance. Circumstance being he has no car. Long-term, Johnell's track record shows instability and harm. If the past is the best predictor of the future, his architect role could be more about reconstructing appearances rather than genuinely rebuilding his character. At face value, he wants to reinvent himself. Realistically, it's hard to trust a sudden transformation without consistent proof over time. The architect label could represent what he aspires to be, but his history suggests that he's still building on a cracked foundation. What's more appalling is that he shared it on his story, almost like a badge of honor. Proud of the validation, like he's trying to show the world he's rebuilding or reshaping or redesigning his life, almost as if he's saying, look, I'm becoming this better version of myself. Posting an AI's response as proof of growth is not the same as actually showing growth. Instead of living the change, he's searching for symbols of change, i.e., the AI validation or inspirational captions. Posting it on his story, it just shows he's not just reflecting, he's showcasing, which suggests that it's more about appearances than actual transformation. Respectfully.